Hey, what's up, everybody? I want to take a quick minute out here just to thank everybody for joining me in this and congratulating you all on starting your keto journey, or at least considering it and checking out what some of the benefits can be. I recently just passed my 1 year mark, and let me tell you, it was absolutely monumental for me. This is something that I hadn't even thought about doing. If you're like me, a lot of you out there are probably like, cutting carbs, man, hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, fries, all of these things are things that I lived off of. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I would head out to Wendy's or McDonald's and grab 4, 5, 6 of their dollar burgers and take them home. And I would tell myself, okay, I'm only going to have 2 now. But, rather than save the other 4 for later, I mean, within a half an hour, I'm sitting there with 6 empty wrappers and, a gut full of shame. But honestly, if you're here, it's because you're ready for the change. I'm not selling anything. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for your likes or for your clicks. This is just my journey, and I hope that it helps you. So I started my keto journey on April 29th of 2019. And as I said, I didn't even do it for myself. My wife was looking for a solution. And so we had looked at a few options, and keto seemed to be the one for her. She was promised quick weight loss and, a host of other benefits, including getting your blood sugars back in line, your cholesterol, all that kind of stuff. And I know that the cholesterol thing sounds weird because we're on a high-fat diet, but all of these benefits are 100% true and more. Now, when I first started, it was just to support her. I said, sure, baby, I'll give it a try with you. Let's try these new recipes. Mashed cauliflower? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, I love me some mashed potatoes, and I love my fries. Before this, my life basically consisted of carbs and junk food. Now, it's a lot different. I have a salad every day for lunch, and I enjoy it. And never before in my life have I done that. Never before in my life have I enjoyed an avocado or, zucchini. But here I am. So again, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this. I don't know how many videos this is going to last, if anything, even more than just the one. But again, I want to show you guys where I came from and where I am now. Now, again, my 1 year was a couple of days ago on April 29th of 2020. On April 29th, 2019, I was 382 pounds, 382.1 to be exact. The highest I'd ever been, and I was there for about probably 2 or 3 years. Now, on April 29th, 2020, I sit before you at 247 pounds. Sorry, 247.2. I was literally 0.1 pounds away from being 135 pounds down in 1 year. That feels crazy to say. I mean, I've had weight loss before, but I've always ballooned more than I've lost, and never have I consistently lost for a period of time as long as 1 year. And being that it's a couple of days past, I'm down a little bit more even now. So again, I just want to show you a quick shot of where I was and a quick shot of where I am again, just so that you can see the physical changes and that it's not an overnight thing. It may be quick and you're going to notice some losses right away. You might not even notice some losses right away. But I just want to show you the shots again quickly here. This can be real. This can happen. There are different forms of keto, but they all work. Personally, I've kind of bounced back and forth between what they call dirty keto and lazy keto. So quickly, I'll describe the 3 kinds of keto that there are. There is strict keto, which not only looks at all of your macros, which are your large nutrient groups that we care about mostly, like fat, sugar, sorry, not sugar, fat, protein, and carbohydrates. So these 3 macros are what you're always going to be looking at. You're going to want to achieve a balance of 70, 20, 5. 70% fat, 20% protein, and 5% carbs. Now, I know that sounds ridiculous because your diet was probably a lot like mine, but let me tell you, it is absolutely achievable and it doesn't suck. Now, again, strict keto is looking at all of those, staying within your macros, but also looking at the micronutrients too. So you're going to be looking at things like your salt intake, your calcium, all of that stuff. I don't do that. What I do is lazy keto, which is the same as all that, except I just care about the macros. And on occasion, I get a little bit dirty. And dirty is when you include processed foods that also fit into those macros. So things like a McDouble from McDonald's without the bun and without the ketchup. If you get that, that fits into your macros because it's just meat, cheese, a couple little veggies here with some onions. Maybe you add some mayonnaise. It's still pretty good. I'm the freak that sits in the restaurant, eats a burger with a fork and knife. I get laughs, but I also lose weight. Now, I still have a long way to go, and you might too, but it is achievable. Well, that's about it for this video here. Again, I hope that you guys have found this informative. It's just an intro, so I was kind of babbling a little bit, but I will try and keep things a little more focused for the next time around. Again, if there's anything that you guys want to see, please let me know in the comments. If you have any questions or any concerns, or if you've had success in the past, if you're looking for tips to bust the slump, or even if you're just looking for suggestions because you're having a hard time with this, those comments are what's going to give us a hand here. We're all in this together, and I want to make sure that we can help you. So, again, thank you so much for stopping by, and I really hope to start doing these more in the future. Take care.